had a false start. Just had OBS crash on me for the first time since I've ever used it. So just give me 1 second. I actually had everything ready to go where I could verify the streams, and now the chats are not. I had the links and everything copied. So you guys can see what I'm doing. So you're not just staring blankly. But I hope everybody's having a great day. It's Monday, February 23rd, day 12 of my 100-day commitment to do 100 videos with the camera straight. All right, we're going to my chat. I'm getting the link for my chat, so I can have it in OBS, because I feel really bad. I see you too. What's up? How are you doing? Creative or RPM? So what do I call you here? Do I call you RPM here? Pop out chat, then I get the link, and then I go to Rumble. Let me put in the link to OBS really quick. That's YouTube chat, docs, custom, YouTube, paste, boom, Rumble. Not account settings. I dox myself every time. Oh, look at that. That's, wow, I'm bad at this, huh? Oh, probably on my channel, right? What's up, Rumble? I love you all. Anybody who's watching, I love. Rumble? Pop out chat. Anybody who's watching, I really do. No bullshit. Pop out chat. Close this out. Put this in Rumble chat. And we ready to go. Docs. Once I put in custom. How's the sound? Is the sound good? What the hell? Why do I got? I did not get the Rumble chat apparently. Link. Because I still have 2 YouTube chats. Pop out chat. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Close this. Go to OBS. Rumble chat. All right. There we go. All right. First, actually, let's do this. Let's go to replies first. See what people have to say. Find and remove. You're heating up. Reply to your comment. All right. Oh yeah, this is a good one. I'm curious to see what he says. So really quick, just for a rerun, why is she not welcome? He got invited to go somewhere, but they were like, nah, you can't bring your girlfriend. And they won't tell him what the hell she did. I'm honestly at a loss. I only know they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, there were some comments she made that made others uncomfortable, but nobody tells me exactly what happened. Like, for her not to be welcome, I hope that's not loud. For her not to be welcomed at a party, she had to do something pretty bad, right? Like, people don't just give you a low rating on the Uber for nothing, you know what I mean? Just as an example of things that happen. But not sure. So either you're leaving something out or they are. Maybe. So yeah, he told me that he didn't know what the hell she did. I said, either you're leaving something out or they are. Maybe there's some cultural differences that are not apparent from the post. He said, not sure. We are Dutch. So, okay, so usually we are very direct, yet I cannot for the life of me get anybody to tell me what the reason could be, and my girlfriend isn't aware of anything that happened. It sounds like you're full of shit, bro. It sounds like you're full of shit or stupid. No, I should. No, I'm not gonna say that. But that's what I want to say. Oh no, oh yeah, what I'm gonna do That's right. We're gonna get live advice after this. So I got an. Well, you'll see. I got something really exciting that we're gonna do right after I reply to this guy's asshole. Not sure we are Dutch, so we are very direct. Yeah, I cannot for the life of me get anybody to tell me what the reason could be. Where am I going? I mean, the only thing I could think of is you're either full of shit or stupid for this. Like, what is this guy talking about? You're either blind or dumb. Dumb. She did something. Oh yeah, there. So yeah, you're either blind or dumb. She did something. Other, I was thinking. Otherwise, bring her anyway. You know, you say she's innocent. If she's innocent, what are they gonna do? Oh, like, if she's there, okay, bring her. Like, if nobody knows what the fuck she did, why can't she come? Just it's your girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? Either way. Nah, we're not. You don't. This could be a fucking bot. We're gonna go to live advice. This is where it's at. This is what Reddit with Dmitriy is really gonna be about. I'm gonna give live people advice. So like right now, people that are posting, I'm gonna tell them to come on the YouTube page and go in the chat and ask for whatever questions they need, and then we'll give them advice live. Watch, this shit's gonna be a hit. Here we go. Not hot. We don't want hot. We want you. We want whoever. Yeah, that guy a minute ago. I or that girl. That's exactly who we want. So look. Boom. What you. Yo. Don't. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a genius, but yeah, I forgot what I was going. So I forgot what I was going to YouTube for. I was going to YouTube to get my channel linked, but I forgot what I was there for. So we're good. We're back on track. I'm new. I'm gonna keep using the new excuse for what's it called? But I'm not reading all this. I should have read all this first. Huh. I don't care. All right, well, let me read it. I, 22-year-old female, have been with my fiance for 5 years now. We have been through all sorts of things together, and recently he put me through nursing school by supporting me completely, emotionally, and financially with all the other things I needed. Gas, clothes, food, any money, since I was at an accelerated school full-time and couldn't work. Before graduation, my fiance proposed. I was obviously over the moon. He did tell me he wanted to start wedding planning whenever we buy a house. I agreed to this since he had over $50K in savings that he built up for us to use on the home. Once I got a job as a nurse, I expected this process to speed up. Nothing. I got us a realtor. In the past 7 months, we saved a shit ton of it, and he got up to $70K. Every house we saw, we found something he didn't like. Mind you, we were looking at houses just under $300,000. He kept saying he was overwhelmed, and he is. And what? And he's was too. Am I dumb or? And he's okay. He kept saying he was overwhelmed, and was too. But still, I wanted to go through with our plan, and I even suggested we could just rent a house until he felt more comfortable buying a home, since I realized the housing market is terrible right now. Then, unfortunately, this is like, I don't want to read this long ass fucking wine session. Like, what the fuck happened? I recall moments when when we were looking at houses, when he tell me I recall moments when we were looking at houses where he would tell me his dad gets sad every time he talks about it. And I would tell him it is a part of life. People ask us all the time when he's taking us so long. And at this point, I should go back, huh? I'm an asshole for skipping it. Nobody has to answer that. I can answer myself, and then no, I'm an asshole for skipping it. And I will go back and read it. But where was I? Then, unfortunately, the engine in his truck blew. This is an issue right now since we are borrowing his godmother's car for me to use since he got into an accident with my car and totaled it. Well, after talking a lot, he told me he wanted to buy a brand new car so we don't have to worry about cars anymore. I was reluctant at first, but then he agreed we can still have most of our savings and just rent the house till the market crashes. I agreed to this and he bought the new car. He's the only going to use this car until he gets a new engine in his truck. He loves it to death. Then it will be mine. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Meanwhile, he has been telling me to use all my money toward my loans. I've been doing this the entire time that we have this new car and still no house hunting. This is becoming an issue for me because my parents are not on good terms with me. My parents are very verbally and mentally, emotionally abusive toward me. He knows this, and he even seen it with his own with his own two eyes. He has agreed in the past that I have to move out for my own mental health. His parents are not like that. They always want him home and are loving. I basically lived in my room. On my days off, I am in my room, and the only time I leave is to go to the store or shower, get dressed. I don't even eat. Sometimes I get so depressed, I lay in bed the entire day, and my body will hurt the next day. I keep sending him houses within our budget, and I even math out how much we can afford with chat hot, and on my own to double check. Still, he blows it off. He told me by March we will be moved out. Well, that's not happening because I show him a house for rent. He tells me, not right now, show me later. Yeah, he's not trying to look at no houses. Just like he said, show me later. Yesterday, we were asking to house sit in April. Without thinking, I agreed, but I texted him earlier today saying, I shouldn't have agreed to house sitting since we will probably be moved out. He then responds with, no, I doubt we will. Yeah, he's not going. He's not planning on going anywhere. What do you mean? And no response, but I did receive a text from him saying he wants to play video games tonight. She's like telling us all the reasons that she's in a terrible relationship. And what she's going to say. Like, does this sound bad? But I'm sure there's good things about him that she's not telling us. So you got to keep that in mind. She's only telling us the negative things. This motherfucker could have done the greatest things ever, but that's not what she's going to talk about. I just feel like I'm being lied to. Yeah, are you? Maybe. About what, though? What is he lying to you about? Oh, yeah, the house. Yeah, he's lying to you like he's ready to buy a house. Maybe he probably is. He's probably using you for your money, to be honest. I feel like he never wants to leave his parents' house. Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. If that's your question, then yes. He's using you for money. I recall moments when we were looking at houses where he would tell me his dad gets sad every time he talks about it. And I would tell him it's a part of life. People ask us all the time what he's taking us so long. At this point, I have no answer because I don't even know. I'm thinking of just giving him an ultimatum. I'm done being at home, and I feel like this whole time I was being lied to. It's a shame because he's a good man and did so much for me. Yeah, but he's too attached to his parents still. He's like yeah. It sounds like he's just a kid that's still attached to his parents. I mean, if you really want to know. But let me tell her that too. Yeah, because that sounds very advertising. I'm not going to do that. That was bad, huh? Bad form. Very bad form. But that's, you do it and then you learn, like in real time, just like that. And you self-correct. Yeah. he is definitely. I mean, I don't know what else to tell her. Like the and and link. Boom. There, she can watch it back now. And next one. It needs to be, yeah, I need to be posting like and see if I had somebody I was side story, yo. I was streaming on Twitch yesterday and I had a guy message me like in my chat, like, join whatever his chat. I joined his chat and basically, never mind. Forget it. What's next? Advice needed. Hello, my husband and I have been together for 13 years. All right, 2 minutes ago. We'll help this. Together for 13 years and married. We have a 7-year-old son. Together 4 weeks ago, we received a letter mailed to our house from a woman claiming that my husband is the father of her almost 19-year-old child. This was an ex-girlfriend of his who, at the time, she told him she would get an abortion and not keep the baby. They never spoke after the conversation. He did agree to take the DNA test, and that they find out they do live. It's been having a lot of stress. I'm just like skimming because like, what's her question? Like, yeah, this is okay. Anybody else experience this? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I never experienced that shit like that. Then you drop the link. Boom. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a sad story, but never happened to me. Next. Roommate, small claims, help. We were. Hey. I, 24-year-old female in California, now defending a small claims court with a former roommate for 2K. Background: I live with this roommate, 26-year-old female, for from 2022 to 2023. Quickly, we did not get along and were not on speaking terms. During the lease, we regularly paid rent through an online portal, showing her the rent and parking fees split between me and my roommate. Towards the end of the lease, January and February 2023, her girlfriend started to stay in the unit without my or my landlord's permission or consulting. During these 2 months, the online, this is like, I mean, like, whatever the like rent law is, or But okay, I literally could not. Online portal showed that my roommate made. Okay, her girlfriend started to stay in the unit without my or the landlord's permission or consulting. During these 2 months, the online portal showed that my roommate made double payments, completing payment for almost each month. I literally could not pay the rent via the portal. Okay, didn't allow overpayments. I also reached out to the landlord. Just because she paid it doesn't mean shit. Assistance, but he ignored me and said, yeah, I didn't pay rent for those 2 months because it was paid in full, and my major suspicion was that her girlfriend paid half the rent while it was, sounds like you're fucked. It was only until March that my roommate realized and threw me and the landlord into a 3-way group. Yeah, you need to go to like fucking legal. Oh yeah, that's why. What? I didn't ask for legal advice, yo. Like, sorry. I was gonna get mad that she's asking for legal advice, but I was in legal advice through a fucking subreddit. All right, we were 14, thought he'd get married. How old are you now? When I was younger, I had my first and only boyfriend. Okay, now let's reading that. Housemate's boyfriend keeps intentionally snowing himself in the U.S. Snowing himself in the U.S. We live in an on-campus. Oh, I forgot to comment on the last thread, huh? Tripping. This is the whole point. What am I doing? Oh no. Well, we can't help him. That's why. We live on campus apartment style housing. We're three other roommates, 19-year-old female, 19-year-old female, three other girls, and I paid to live here per semester. The guest policy is that guests can stay up to 2 nights consecutively and up to 6 nights total in a 30-day period. Last semester, one of my housemates, who I also lived with and had no problems with last year, met a guy, 20-year-old male, at a frat party. On their first date, he slept over here, even though one of my other housemates and I said it is unsafe for all of us because none of us know him. I'm not comfortable with him being in my apartment. However, now my other housemates seem fine that he is around. I have talked, like, this is crazy. I don't know what the fuck the rules are with this shit. But why just leave him alone? Why can't you just leave those two people alone? Why are you worried about him being in the house? Is he hurting you? That's my question. So yeah, so she's just saying she feels unsafe. What the fuck? Because some of us know him. I'm not comfortable with him being in the apartment. What the fuck? However, my other housemates seem fine that he is around. I have talked with my housemates regarding him constantly sleeping over. Who cares? And she said she would go over to this place more often. At the beginning of the semester, she had, yo, leave them alone. He's... I'm gonna read it back before I comment bothering you in any way, but like I'm gonna finish reading it, but it doesn't sound like he's bothering her in any way, right? At the beginning of the semester, she had him over, right? Okay, let's see. She said she would only have him stay 2 nights as is allowed. I warned her that he would have to leave by Sunday morning as to not get caught in the storm, but he ignored me. Yo, he's just staying there. He stayed for 5 nights totaling. She's like, yo, leave them alone. He's not coming over to see you. Wait, come talk to me. Come talk to me in chat. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, this girl needs to leave these people alone. She's doing all this fucking stressing over somebody else staying in the house that's not even bothering her. Who cares what the guest policy is? It doesn't matter about the guest policy. Guest policy doesn't matter. If he's staying there and he's not hurting nobody and he's just staying with your friend, who cares? How's it bothering you? How's it affecting you in any way? If it's affecting you in some way, then yeah, that's one thing. But if it's not affecting you any other way except the guest policy, that's crazy. You guys are all cohabitating or living together, you know? Like, grow up. In life, you're going to be in situations that are going to be uncomfortable and you're going to have people around you that you don't want to have around you. You can't just cry your way out of it. I love my boyfriend. I'm not reading that. I've been shy my entire life. Okay, I'll read that. Hi, Reddit. It took me 10 years to post something. Damn, you were that shy? 10 years to post on Reddit? That's pretty fucking shy. Damn. It's like, how shy are you? Oh, you know, like, I don't really like meeting new people. Or, like, it took me 10 years to post on Reddit, shy. Damn. That's shy. Hi, Reddit. It took me 10 years to post something only without being ashamed about being myself. I think I need help. I am a 23-year-old woman, 5'7", about 50 kilo, with long hair, and I think I have a pleasant face, but unfortunately, I remember being bullied. I'll tell her she's beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Come here. I'll tell you why. Yeah, you're beautiful. Cassie, you're beautiful. So, yeah, there you go. Um, during school, especially, what is this? Basically, all about being insecure, how you look. I'm afraid of being photographed. Why? I asked, I mean, everybody goes through that initially of like not wanting to be in photos. I know somebody like this actually that might be watching right now, as a matter of fact. Like right this second, that like really doesn't like pictures at all. Like really doesn't like pictures, and there's there's no reason not to. Like it's just memories of who cares how you look. Like the point is that you're there. That should be just it's like the good energy of the person being there. Who cares about like I mean I don't know. I asked my family to delete photos with me from social media if they post one. You could that's okay. You could say that's you actually have that like if you don't want to be on social media, that I understand. 100%. You can actually that's a fair request to be like, nah, don't put me on any social media if you don't want to be on it. From social media if they post one. And I feel incredibly sorry for that. I know so many old women who tells that they feel sorry for never making photos when they was young. One of them said that I will regret of this choice when I will be too old. So I decided to change something. I already started to use Ohm TV sometimes, but unfortunately I skip every time someone tells me, hey, hi. I would like to have some advices. Yeah, just go. Oh yeah, so join some kind of hobby, like maybe dance or something like that. Do they have any kind of clubs in your area? Um, if you, I don't know if you drink. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't advise it if you don't already. But if you do drink, you can go to a pub. I feel like you said kilo. That's why I'm saying pub. I'm not crazy. But yeah, that's about it. I say hi, then I skip because what is Omi TV? Is that like Monkey? I do that on Kick and Twitch. All right, let's keep going. Am I the asshole for emotionally shutting down after my fiance didn't repaint when I opened up to her? Repaint? What? Yeah, shit. Post. Good. Didn't know. Super speeder ticket advice. Oh my god! I just realized I had. Sorry. Could, was that? That wasn't audible, was it? I mean, it's not a big deal if it was, but they have like their copyright stuff, I guess. That not helping with the mother. In simple terms, my mother is in a oh damn. In simple terms, my mother is in a coma. My dad doesn't care. So me and my grandma are doing everything. Their divorce isn't finished, so he's still in charge with everything. Is there some kind of legal form I can get? Yeah. In simple terms, my mother is in a coma. My dad doesn't care. So me and my grandma are doing everything. Their divorce is finished, so he's still in charge with everything. How is he still in charge of everything if their divorce isn't finished? Is there some kind of legal form I can get to him to sign? And I know he will be okay with it because it's less work for him. That can give me more rights. Or yeah, power of attorney. I did see one thing about a conservator. Yeah, but what? That can't be that. This is legal advice. What the fuck? Why can't get me the fuck out of legal advice? Sorry for cursing. But see, I knew that time before I cursed, and I still chose to do it because it made me that mad. That time, like I actually like before I cursed, I was like, should I curse? Should I not? And I actually, that's the first time that's ever happened. Oh, what's that? Jail school. That's funny. What legal advice, yo? How can I mute this shit? Hide. Yes. Fuck. Am I a jerk for telling my brother the truth about why my ex had left him or after he asked me directly. For context, I, 28-year-old female, have known. Yo, that was crazy. Last night when never mind. Wait, why are we not on hot again? Why aren't we in you? Options for mentally unstable mother. Forgetting my friend has Smiley subscription. We don't. India. My mother stated she had a religious awakening in August of last year. Come for advice, or maybe maybe we come for maybe we do that instead of reading it, and then if they come, then we tell them advice. Yeah, that's what we do. Yo, fucking legal advice. Why the fuck does it keep coming up in legal advice? Oh yeah, that's what we do. We just spam that. And then we say, oh yeah. And then anybody can come. But damn, no, this is work I would have to, okay, never mind. So I'm gonna go back to reading it right now, but this is something I can do actually for future, but I would have to do this off camera. Hi, just wanting to invite you on the post on, oh, okay. Oh. Why would that come up now? Okay, somebody replied to a comment. Oh, we posted on legal advice? Why the hell did we keep... Dude, shut up. Somebody told me to shut up. I knew somebody would. Advertising not allowed on the sub. Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Hi, guys. Sorry for advertising on your sub. I know I got like 1 or 2 people to see it at least, hopefully. Or maybe not. I mean, why else would you tell her not to use shampoo? Oh, yeah, this is bad. Wait, it sounds like you set her up because you were jealous of her blonde hair. So, yeah, this lady, married lady with green hair, had one of her husband's friend come over, a female friend, and she had to stay over or something before her flight, and she had to take a shower, and she left some shampoo in there basically with green dye. I was like, yeah, don't use this one, knowing probably like if you say, don't use this one, she'll probably use it. And she ended up using it, and it had green dye in it. So that's crazy. So yeah, it says it sounds like you set her up because you were jealous of her blonde hair. I got a lot of downvotes. I mean, why else would you tell her not to use your shampoo? You know what happens when you tell people you can't do something? That's the first thing they will do. I mean, you sound as dumb as OP, friend. Wrong. Adults know how to take no for an answer. Found the entitled asshole, friend. I'm gonna give him a vote. All right, out of here. Damn, see, they deleted my comment. I got to put it in my, okay, I got to, yeah, you can't just comment it. You see how, that's how much research I did about on the topic before. I thought of, I just thought about it right before, but I bet you I could put it in my bio or in my profile, and then when I do leave comments, people will eventually come. That's the way to do it. Back to business as usual for 100 days. Reddit with Dmitriy. Am I the asshole for letting my mother throw a tantrum and uninvite herself to my wedding? I'm getting married in just over a month. My fiance and I got engaged, and we decided we wanted to have a wedding abroad and to bring a small number of our friends and family with us. Under 50 total. This has been about a year in the works. Everyone's super excited. Venue booked, invite sent, flights booked, sorted. My mother has long been a narcissist. Yeah, this is gonna. I feel like this is bad energy. I'm sorry, I'm not reading that. Yeah. Like, do I confront? Do I confront my boyfriend's mother about something I overheard her say? This is good. My 43-year-old female boyfriend's 42-year-old male mother, 64-year-old male, has been staying with me and my teens almost a week since she was released from the hospital after being treated. I thought she was going to say released from jail for sure. After she, I don't know why for a 64-year-old female would be released from jail, but that's what. After being released from the hospital from sepsis and diabetic ketoacidosis. Chris hasn't officially moved in, but he is here almost all the time. So Maud is staying with us, so it is easier to get her to her appointments, making sure she is medicating and eating right, etc. Yesterday, I overheard her talking to Chris, saying that it's weird and uncomfortable how close my kids are and I are. She like, huh? She went on to say, we hug and kiss, and often I sleep with my daughter. She wanted him to be aware that is this lady weird with her kids? I don't know. Aware that this was alarming to her. Red flag, she said. Total disclosure, my 17-year-old daughter was having a night terror and she woke up screaming her head off. I need to sit up. Screaming her head off. Very unusual for her, and she asked me to stay until she fell back asleep. And as it was 2 a.m., I fell asleep waiting for her to sleep. As for the uncomfortable closeness, I don't even know what she means. My boys, both at least a head taller than me, will give me a side hug and a quick smooch on my head before bed and before we leave the house. We laugh and joke and have a good relationship, especially since I've been a single mom to them for almost 12 years. In retrospect, I do remember her scoffing or giving weird looks when we're all chatting, laughing, cooking dinner together, or watching a show. We're currently super natural again. We have friendly conversations unless I need to be in mom mode, which I do most of the time. I gotta say, it is nice to be able to just chat with the kiddos now that they are older and more mature. Plus, in my opinion, it makes our relationship more open and comfortable in case there is an issue. They're more likely to come to me for advice or help. She and her son did not have much of a relationship when she was their age and younger because, according to Chris, after his dad left, she would just bed rot and leave him to fend for himself on all levels. She wasn't abusive per se, but neglectful and just there. But not there, if that makes any sense. I guess she thinks that was normal parent behavior. I told Chris that I overheard their convo and I appreciated him sticking up for us because she 100% is looking at it wrong. I wanted to speak to her myself, but he told me it would be easier to just let it go. I want to respect his opinion on the matter, but it is nagging me. It is nagging at me. Would I be out of line to say something? No, speak your mind. No, speak your. Like, I'm just gonna be totally honest. I have no clue what's going on with her situation. It's like a lot of bullshit. Just being honest. I'm just gonna tell her to speak her mind. Because what the hell? I would not want to have to deal with that for any amount of money. My boyfriend made my PC unplayable. Am I the jerk for refusing to give my half-sister money that was left specially for me? Wait, why are we back into hot? We want new. How do I help my girlfriend? Hi, everyone. Basically, my girlfriend is not doing well at all. Major depression. I try to be there for her. I go see her often. I give her things. I try to make life easier for her. I offer to listen, but she refuses to talk to me. She also said yesterday that she felt, oh, you know why yesterday? I said, watch this video. I didn't say, yo, that's why. Wow. yesterday I said to somebody, "Hey, watch this YouTube video on I wasn't advertising. I said, I suggested like, hey, check this thing out, and it was fine actually. It's how you go about things, I guess. Does that make sense? Hey, everyone. Basically, my girlfriend is not doing well at all. Yeah, I offered. Okay, well at all. I try to be there for her. I go see her often. I gift her things. I tried to make life easier for her. I offered to listen, but she refuses to talk to me. She also said yesterday that she felt like I didn't give a fuck about her. And I just don't know what to do to prove that I do care a lot. How can I prove it to her? How can I help her? Is there a way I can encourage her to talk to me? She says it's useless and doesn't help. She says it's useless and doesn't help. She says it's useless. She says it's useless and doesn't help. No, she doesn't. She wants to be depressed. She is not in therapy. I go, how old are you? Watch this. How? I saw a good video on that topic at think we're gonna get by. I don't know if what was the last one we got banned out of, and I should probably check, but you know me. I saw a good video on that topic. Yeah, it depends. I mean, either way, it's not about gifting her things, and yeah, be there for her and listen. But if she's not willing to, I don't understand. If she's not opening up to you, then she probably doesn't even like you, bro. She's probably depressed because she has to be your girlfriend and she doesn't know how to tell you no. So maybe you should break up with her. Unless, if you've done all the basic steps of trying to help her, like being there for her, like you said, it's not about gifting things. I don't know why this is in here. That has nothing to do with it. Try to make life easier, yes. I offer to listen, yes. But she refuses to talk to me. That's what I understand. So who does she talk to? She's talking to somebody. She's talking to somebody. Who is she talking to? I don't know. Am I the asshole for choosing the good-looking, tall, handsome, promiscuous guy? Removed as it should be. Seeking advice on how to break up with someone. Oh, okay. Hello, I, 23-year-old male, have been wanting to get... Damn, this is the same sub. We can't keep doing the same sub. We gotta go